Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Eagle 11. Are you ready for the show tonight? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mike Diamonds, and in the second part of the preliminary Eagles 11 phase, Eagles Elimination Tournament, rising stars as well as experienced fighters will showcase their skills. We anticipate the return of Dumitru Capmari in a battle against Ivan Andrushchenko. The bout between Evgeny SIBIRSKIY-MANKO and Ivan Andrushchenko. Donna Cheli will demonstrate her mastery while trying to grow her unbeatable record in a battle against Anna Rudenko. The spectacular showdowns, Pavel Karwowski versus Mikhail Bondar, Arslan Eslemesov versus Nenad Avramovic, Moktar Benkaci versus Ronnie Gomez. Chisinau, Marin Arena, Eagles 11, are you ready? Be the first to be the best. Wonderful. And now, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the judges and the referee of this event. Judges of the competition. First judge, Kara Alexandru. Second judge, Kilinchuk Alexandru. Third judge, Goya Artur. Fourth judge, Suhan Yulian. Referee in the cage, Marius Domasat. Second referee, Pokatilov Denis. Third referee, Petkoglo Alexandru. Ladies and gentlemen, supervisor, Pokatilov Pavel. Timekeeper, Dumitru Petro. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's start the second part of the Eagles 11 tournament. Introducing first, in the ring, ladies and gentlemen, in the blue corner, he's coming from Uzbekistan. Please welcome to Husniddin Nishonov.
أبدا لن نحيد أبدا لن نحيد أبدا لن نحيد عن خطى الإيمان دربنا درب قويم دربنا درب قويم.
It is time for part number 2 of the show. Eagles 11 here in Chisinau, Moldova. This is the elimination tournament. 6 big fights coming your way on part number 2. And still got part number 3 left to go, where we're gonna see the big main event for the featherweight championship. But right now we move to 77 kilos, and Husniddin Nishonov of Uzbekistan set to take on Dumitru Capmari to kick off the elimination tournament. Nishonov represents the old school gym, and that's not just a cliche, that's actually the name of his gym, the old school gym. Stands 176 centimeters tall, does the 25-year-old, and has a decent record of 3-1 as a professional. Seen a lot of great fighters from in that area, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, Ukraine, a lot of fighters from the east coming over here to Moldova and putting on some very, very tough and entertaining matchups here. Nishonov is going to be fighting the local hero, the hometown guy, but as I've seen time and time again here in Eagles, this crowd in Chisinau, if these guys can come in here from other countries, the crowd will support them if they can put on a good show.
Into the red corner. He's coming from Moldova. Please welcome to Dumitru Capmari. Capmari. And now, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the blue corner. Age 25, weighing 77 kilograms, height 1.76 meters, having a personal record of 4 fights, 3 wins, and 1 loss. He is fighting for old school. He's coming from Uzbekistan. Make some noise. Welcome to Husniddin Nishonov. And now, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the red corner, age 33, weighing 77.1 kilograms, height 1.70 meters, having a personal record of 9 fights, 6 wins, and 3 losses. He is fighting for MMA Academy. He's coming from Moldova. Make some noise for Dumitru Capmari. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a welterweight bout under 77.3 kilogram, 5 minute, 3 round, 1 extra round, MMA rules. Referee in the ring, Marius Domasat.
And we are underway. Our opening fight of the elimination tournament here at Eagles 11. My name is Daniel Austin. Welcome to the show. 5 minutes on the clock in this welterweight bout. Of course, right now, king of the welterweight division, Luka Poklit. He will be in action later tonight. The reigning champion. However, he has not actually defended the title in a long, long time. I think it was back at EFC 7 the last time he actually won the title. I don't know if he's ever made a defense. So with a good showing, one of these two guys, oh boy, one of these two guys could be climbing up the ladder very quickly in the welterweight division. Certainly is wide open at this point. Had a lot of great welterweight fights recently at previous cards, but oh boy, these two are swinging for the fences, folks. And however calm and relaxed you were when this fight opened up, I guarantee that things are heating up right now. Great position to land in there for Dumitru Capmari, much to the approval of the local crowd here in Chisinau. Nishonov on his back here, wrapping the right arm around the back of the neck of Capmari, trying to keep him as close to his body as possible. That left knee may have landed right between the legs that time. If you're doing stand-up fighting and a shot lands low, it's quite obvious. It's sometimes not as obvious if a low shot lands. Not that it did this time. Look at those up kicks scoring. The heel of the foot digging into the face of Capmari. Trying to, oh my, and another one may have hit him in the bridge of the nose. Capmari, look at this, passes right over the legs of Nishonov and just having his way with him. Look at it, he's gonna twist his arm right off his body here. He's trying to get enough torque on it. He's gotta get the angle just right. He doesn't quite have it now. Oh my, it's just sickening to watch. Look at the arm contorting, and there's the tap. Oh my!
ladies and gentlemen, the victory goes by submission in the first round to Moldova, Dumitru Capmari.
A sickening submission for Dumitru Capmari. Nishonov very disappointed in his performance. Certainly didn't plan on going out like that in the first round. But after a 2-year break, Dumitru Capmari is back in EFC.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the next fight of the evening, introducing first, in the blue corner, he's coming from Belarus. Welcome to Evgeny Manko-Sibirskiy. Manko-Sibirskiy. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing his opponent into the red corner. He's coming from Moldova, make some noise. Welcome to Ivan Andruchenko.
A much more experienced fighter here in Ivan Andrushchenko, making his way down to cage side from Moldova, but now resides in Ukraine. Made his debut in July of 2014 and has 16 more professional fights than his opponent does. So this is going to be an uphill battle for the Belarusian, and in fact, there's not a whole lot between these two as far as age is concerned. In fact, Andrushchenko is actually 2 years younger than Manko-Sibirskiy is, and somehow has 16 more professional fights. This kid just loves to fight. He's in the cage very often, and he's been in Eagles Fighting Championships before. That was back at EFC 8. It was a loss to Bogdan Barbu, the current absolute champion in the Bantamweight division. He has lost one fight, won one fight, and had one fight ruled a no contest in his last 3. So he's really all over the place. Last fight was a draw in October of 2018. 5 of his wins by submission, 5 of them by decision. So you really have no idea what to expect from this guy. If you just look at his stats, look at his fight history, look at his records, he's really all over the place. It's very hard to predict what's going to happen anytime Ivan Andrushchenko steps inside the ring. Overall, he's got 12 victories, 10 losses, in 1 draw. So what is going to happen here in this inaugural flyweight contest here at Eagles Fighting Championships? 2 completely different fighters, one very experienced, one not so much. One from Belarus, one from Moldova by way of Ukraine.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the blue corner, age 24, weighing 57 kilogram, height 1.67 meters, having a personal record of 7 fights, 3 wins, and 4 losses. He's fighting for Aquarium. Make some noise to, from Belarus, Evgeny Manko-Sibirskiy. And now, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the red corner, age 22, weighing 57 kilogram, height 1.68 meters, having a personal record of 23 fights, 12 wins, 1 draw, and 10 losses. He's fighting for Volkodav. Make some noise from Moldova to Ivan Andrushchenko. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a flyweight bout under 67 kilogram, 5 minutes per round, 1 extra round, MMA rules. Referee in the ring, Marius Domasat. Round 1.
All right, let's do it. Belarus versus Moldova. Flyweight action here, and expect quick striking. Look at this, how quick he moved with that jab. He even cocked it back before he let it fly, and it was still quicker than I could call. That is Evgeny Manko-Sibirskiy of Belarus. Nice acrobatics there by Andrushchenko, who hit the canvas unintentionally and flipped himself back up. It's like we're watching Cirque du Soleil. So I told you about these flyweights. So quick, so agile. Look at Sibirskiy staying right in front of his man. Popped him with a left hook right to the jaw, and then followed it up with a low kick. Lots of juking and jiving from Andrushchenko. See, paws out there at that left hand. Sibirskiy just standing right in front of him here. Hit him with low kicks from a distance. Takes the back now. Andrushchenko being lifted right up off the ground that time as he raises his hips. Looking for an opening here. Look how quick he just wrapped himself right around his opponent now. Hit his head on the way over. Andrushchenko now. Great position to be in here. But Sibirskiy, I have a feeling, even though statistically he lacks a lot of experience, it seems to me like he's just a lot more comfortable and fluid inside the ring. He seems very confident in his skills, even though he lacks that experience. If you take away the experience factor, both guys are very, very even, about the same age, about the same height and weight, similar body structures. That body triangle now being applied by Andrushchenko. Cannot free his arms here. Once he gets those arms free, it's going to be bad news. Well, he's got, oh no, he wraps the left arm back up again here. Andrushchenko's not going to be able to do a whole lot as long as he got control of the arms, but it's a different story now. And once again, taking the back, refusing to let go. Where's he going to go from here? He's still got to be careful. Now, you can certainly get choked out from this position, so he's got to be careful. You can see Andrushchenko's trying to adjust his body weight, trying to pull his opponent backwards, back down to the ground. Crowd now leaning forward in their chairs a little bit more, waiting to see what's going to happen here. As you can see, Pavel Zhuravlev, Glory interim light heavyweight champion, doing the commentary in Russian or Ukrainian here at ringside. Actually got 3 languages going on simultaneously, depending on where and how you're watching. Got Russian, English, and Romanian all done here. Moldova is an interesting country because it's about 50-50 split here. About half the people speak Romanian, half of them speak Russian. And as you ride around town, you'll notice that all the signage and the advertisements and everything is kind of half written in Romanian, half in Russian, sometimes both. Those elbows just coming down here. Got to be careful not to throw 12-6 elbow. Those are illegal. Even if it's to the back, I suppose it would still be illegal. It doesn't matter where you hit your opponent. Still looking to finish off a choke. I don't think I've ever seen this position for so long without it finally going to the ground. But such it is right now. Well, we told you we wouldn't know what to expect. This is the first time we've ever had a flyweight matchup here in Eagles. I certainly wouldn't have expected this. Still, we have this cat and mouse game here as he looks for the choke, refuses to relinquish the body lock here. Look at how he's got his back. You can see he's watching the screen. He's looking up at the big TV screen here inside the arena. He's got his back to the cage, and he's watching the screen, and whenever he sees his opponent's head pop out, he punches it. Smart move from Evgeny Manko-Sibirskiy of Belarus. It's almost like playing a game of whack-a-mole. As soon as that mole's head pops up, you can see Ivan Svirblia, the current EFC lightweight champion, cornering Sibirskiy. As we go back and take a look at highlights from round number 1. Watch this. Pops right up, creates some space. It's also interesting too how you can't see it on your screen, but already Sibirskiy is on the ground, still getting worked on by his teammates. ANDRUSHCHENKO is on the ground, and basically between rounds, the whole time, that whole minute, Sibirskiy of Belarus was just ready to go. He didn't even want to listen to what his coaches had to say. He already popped up. He was walking around in his corner. And ANDRUSHCHENKO taking a seat. You see he's still taking some deep breaths over there. And we are ready for round number 2. Hard right hand landed on the back of the shoulder that time. A little bit short of the target as that low kick lands on the inside of the knee. ANDRUSHCHENKO is really taking in some deep breaths here. I guarantee it took a lot of energy on his behalf to hold on to that body lock and not let go of that. You don't believe me? Just try holding something and squeezing it as hard as you can with your legs. You do that for a solid 2 or 3 minutes, I guarantee you're going to be zapped of all your energy. But refused to capitulate. And perhaps that's why he's a little bit sluggish here in round number 2. Solid low kick that time. Look how quick that low kick went in. Both guys very itinerant here in the second round, showing a lot of motion, a lot of movement. I'm really impressed with the stamina, the recuperative powers of Sibirskiy. Like I said, he didn't even take a break at all between the rounds. He was just up, moving around, getting ready, preparing himself for round number 2. That also does a psych job on your opponent too. If he's tired, if he's sitting down, if he's getting worked on a lot in his corner and you're just not even taking a break between rounds, can certainly get in the head of your opponent. Couldn't quite pull the trigger. ANDRUSHCHENKO again, looking a bit sluggish here in round number 2, certainly moving around a lot, but a lot less active and seems a little bit unwilling to engage here. Meanwhile, Sibirskiy throwing a lot of shots, catching him very solidly with those low kicks on the outside of the lead left leg of ANDRUSHCHENKO. There's that right hand again. He's got that left shoulder high. The way he holds his left hand, he kind of hides behind his left shoulder like that. And as a result, those punches are not finding the head, they're finding the shoulder. Inside low kick that time. Still attacking the lead leg. Scores to the body as well. Look how he hides behind his shoulder like that. And again, hits the shoulder. Body kick lands. Looks like there's a small little cut on the bridge of the nose of the Belarusian. Probably not bothering him too much. Left hand that time scores. Seems like Andrushchenko's confidence, though, is building. Whoa, boy, he got tagged when he came in, though. Don't know what that's going to do to his confidence as he dodges that shot. Again, this is the inaugural men's flyweight division contest here. Andrushchenko now changes things up, shoots right in, takes him down. Beautiful takedown there. Is completely unexpected as well. I think Sibirskiy is getting a little bit too comfortable in there with the striking and did not expect Andrushchenko to pull that off at all. Really tight body lock there, but Sibirskiy plows right through him and takes him to the ground. Burying the forehead now into the midsection as Andrushchenko tries to peel it away. You can see the blood now smeared on the chest of Andrushchenko. That's from the bridge of the nose. Andrushchenko working off his back here. Picks him up and slams him back down. Sometimes that's enough to take the wind out of somebody, or other times it's just rather ineffectual. Good elbow there from the Moldovan. End of round 2. See that kid wearing a winter coat in the front row, man. It's freezing in this building right now. They must have the front door open or something. There's a draft blowing in here. We go back and take a look at round number 2. Boy, that was a round. I'd say about 80% of that round was just Sibirskiy throwing and landing a whole lot more shots than Andrushchenko was. But then right there at the end, Andrushchenko changed the whole feel of that round, landed a great takedown, and seemed to be controlling the action on the ground. So who knows how they're going to score that round. Kind of a slow scoring round, but Sibirskiy landed a lot of very powerful low kicks. A lot of the punches weren't landing to the head. They were bouncing off the shoulders and whatnot. As we get ready for our third and final round here in this flyweight contest.
Last round, let's go.
Round 3, last round.
Round 3 opening up much the same way round 2 did. As I said, Andrushchenko looked a little bit sluggish when round 2 opened, but maybe he's got his skip back in his step now. You can see he's still breathing kind of hard in there. Sibirskiy looks to be, if anything, a very well-conditioned athlete. Well, he's hard to hit, isn't he? Andrushchenko is great defensively. A lot of those punches that are being thrown are not landing cleanly. They're either missing completely, or they're landing on the shoulder, landing on the collarbone, not landing cleanly on the chin or the head. There's that low kick again. He keeps tagging the same spot. It's towards the back, almost in the hamstring area. Spinning back fist blocked on the glove. Andrushchenko scoots out of town. Drives again, looking for that same takedown, double leg. Look how he's pressing himself against the cage there to prevent takedown, but he got it anyway. Looking to move over in the side control. Sibirskiy looking to prevent it. Trying to get across, but he got caught up in the legs. He's also got that right arm inside, trying to keep a little bit of space and to push him back over. Look how he's got the left arm of ANDRUSHCHENKO trapped with his legs. And he's got the left arm. Well, now he's freed the arm now, and now he's clearly in side control. This is what ANDRUSHCHENKO's been working for here. He's looking for that double leg takedown, trying to get this thing onto the ground. He's very slippery when he's on the feet, avoiding the striking, frustrating Sibirskiy. A lot of those shots missing, bouncing off, being deflected, not landing cleanly. And it seems like he would prefer this thing perhaps to be on the ground. Well, he's got his way now. Let's see where he can go from here. Look at the way he's spreading his legs here, getting a nice solid base on the ground now. Shifts his body weight, changes his position. Got the left arm behind the back of the neck. Sibirskiy, I think he wants to get back up to his feet. Knee was blocked by the elbow. Sibirskiy again trying to create some space, trying to get a little breathing room here. And now he's finally got him out of side control. A little right hand landed to the side of the skull. Nice move there as the Belarusian fighter looking for control, looking for shots with the left hand. ANDRUSHCHENKO trying to make it back up to his feet. He's got a base underneath of him, and he gets back up, catches a knee, and Sibirskiy backs off. Trying to get it back to a standing position. Misses with the right hand. And now look at this, it's Sibirskiy shooting in for a takedown. Scores it, and it's back up already. ANDRUSHCHENKO got clocked that time with a left hand as he rushed in. Left his guard down. Left hand scores from him though. Sweeps out the legs, but he's getting caught here. Sibirskiy, the right hand underneath, now changes. Elbow goes in, just in the kidney area there. Well, ANDRUSHCHENKO is going to have a problem. He's got all tied up here from Sibirskiy. And now he's in the guard. Oh, that elbow is just, you can see he's just winding up for it. Time slipping away here in this third and final round, looking for a takedown. And he's not going to get it before the final horn. And I'm so impressed with the conditioning and the stamina of Evgeny Manko-Sibirskiy. He looks like he could easily go another 3 rounds. Meanwhile, ANDRUSHCHENKO huffing and puffing over there in his corner as we take a look at what happened here in round number 3. Lots of back and forth action here. Both guys scoring takedowns. I believe ANDRUSHCHENKO had at least 1 or 2 more takedowns in his favor. Perhaps Sibirskiy again getting the better of the striking department. So this is going to be close. This is going to be a close decision here, or is it? Serbia President Dorian Damir maybe has a calculator open on his phone trying to figure out how this one's gonna end up. Who knows? Let's get the official word from Mike Diamonds.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the winner is by unanimous decision for the blue corner, Evgeny Manko-Sibirskiy.
It was unanimous for the Belarusian, Evgeny Manko-Sibirskiy. Let's hear what he has to say.
Я надеюсь, вам сегодня понравился мой бой. Я второй раз выступаю здесь. Мне очень нравится ваша публика, что вы поддерживаете нас. И еще, мне кажется, в 57 нет пояса. Где он? Я иду за ним.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the next fight of the evening, this is a women's strawweight bout under 53 kilograms. Introducing first, in the blue corner, she is coming from Russia. Please welcome to Anna Rudenko.
Walking into enemy territory, and she will be fighting against a very promising and heavily touted local fighter here. But Anna Rudenko of Russia from St. Petersburg, much older, more experienced, and has won all 3 of her last fights by armbar, finishing off her opponents very early. Even though she's 30 years old, she made her debut in February of 2017 and has been fighting quite frequently over the past few years, and not against any slouches either. She's fought against some very top competitors in Russia, against Lilia Kazak, Carolina Jimenez, against some very tough fighters in the strawweight division here in Europe. She has a great wrestling background, a sambo background, as a lot of the Russian fighters do. Like I said, it's almost like she's the second coming of Ronda Rousey here, finishing off all 3 of her last opponents by armbar. Now, Donna Cheli knows about this. This is no secret to her, and she says that she has a little surprise up her sleeve for Anna Rudenko.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the ring, Anna Rudenko. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing his opponent into the red corner. She's coming from Moldova. Please make some noise. Welcome to Donna Cheli.
The face of the women's division in Eagles FC, Donna Cheli, just 19 years old. What a sensation Donna Cheli is turning into in MMA in Moldova. great sambo background herself, as well as judo, where she was a Moldovan champion. Represents the Lion Club and one of the few fighters to actually not hail from Chisinau. Actually lives in Comrat, where she lives and trains, but nonetheless, she said she's been training takedown defense, counters for the armbar, counter for the triangle, and she has prepared some big surprises for the older, more experienced Anna Rudenko here tonight. So obviously, both ladies very well prepared here as we take a look at another very popular female fighter here in Moldova, Dumitru Capmari, cheering on Donna Cheli, looking on at ringside. Cheli said her goal is to ultimately make it to the UFC. She says, nothing will stop me on the way to achieving it. She also said, I cannot wait to go out to the cage and take what rightfully belongs to me, and that is a victory inside the EFC cage. Eagles is considering creating a new division, a new women's strawweight title just for Donna Cheli, but she's gonna have to win if that title is gonna materialize.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the blue corner, age 30, weighing 52 kilogram, height 1.58 meters, having a personal record of 6 fights, 4 wins, and 2 losses. She is fighting for Wrestling Club. Please make some noise from Russia to Anna Rudenko. And now, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the red corner, age 19, weighing 53 kilogram, height 1.63 meters, having a personal record of 3 fights, 3 wins, and never lost. She's fighting for Lion Comrade. She's coming from Moldova. Make some noise for Donna Cheli. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a women's strawweight bout under 53 kilogram. 5-minute weight round, extra 1 round, MMA rules. Referee in the ring, Dennis Pakatilo.
Judge, time. Are you ready? Fight!
Round 1.
Our lone women's match on the card here tonight, Donna Cheli, much younger, 19 years old compared to the 30-year-old Russian, Anna Rudenko. I think this is the biggest test so far of Kelly's career. Ooh, look at the strikes landing very hard and solidly to the head of Cheli. And Rudenko now trying to get on top. She establishes side control here. Cheli wrapping around the head, the death grip, trying to keep the Russian nice and tight, try to avoid some of that striking. Rudenko looks like she's trying to pass, maybe get into full mount here. Rudenko burying the knee into the midsection now, trying to pry free of the death grip of Donna Cheli. Cheli is exerting a lot of energy here, and that could drain her tank as this fight progresses. Look at Rudenko using the forearm to pull her back. Oh, she transitions right into the armbar now. Cheli's in trouble. Donna Cheli is in dire straits here, and there's the tap. Rudenko has ended the undefeated streak of Donna Cheli and a 4th straight armbar victory for the Russian. Take another look, folks. This is just how slick Anna Rudenko is with that armbar. Oh, boy. Take another look at it. As soon as she pried that arm free, Cheli was trying as much as she could, try to get those hands clasped, but it was too late. Rudenko had that thing. Oh, look at the elbow just pop right there. That's gotta hurt. Let's make it official.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the winner is by submission in the first round from Russia, Anna Rudenko.
Donna Cheli tastes defeat for the first time in her career. It's got to be a crushing blow. However, the question now remains, how is she going to bounce back from this? Is she going to come back stronger? But for the moment, Anna Rudenko, 4 straight wins by armbar.
Здравствуйте, Молдова, я очень рада быть здесь. Спасибо, что пригласили. Здесь очень добрые люди. Нас пригласили в фитнес-центр, им огромное спасибо, уважение, приятно. Огромное спасибо моим поклонникам. Их в интернете очень много, они все переживают. Отдельное особое спасибо моему тренеру Сергею Никитину, нашей команде, борцовский клуб, который со мной борется, учит меня, проверяет меня. Всем организаторам большое спасибо. Доне большое уважение, спасибо. Ей еще расти. Мы еще, думаю, может быть, даже еще встретимся. Спасибо.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the next fight of the evening, introducing first in the blue corner, he's coming from Poland. Please welcome to Pavel Karwowski.
We move to the welterweight division. Pavel Karwowski of Poland making his way down the cage side, 25 years old, from Olsztyn, Poland. And I can tell you, somebody who lives in Poland, you hear the name of the city Olsztyn, and it just means bad news. One of the top MMA fighting gyms in the country. Berkut Arachion from Olsztyn, which has produced Joanna Jędrzejczyk, Mahmed Khalidov, and so many more top fighters. There I can see Szymon Bąkowski in the corner of Pavel Karwowski, one of the most respected MMA trainers in Europe at this point. Karwowski lost the last time he was inside the cage in October of 2018 by a very, very close split decision. However, he's only been stopped once in his entire career. Overall, he's got 3 victories, 5 losses, and 1 ruled a draw. But each and every time he steps into the cage, he does so earnestly, and he does so with the best intentions. He's a very, very well-rounded fighter. He's got great grappling skills. He can mix it up with the stand-up. Let's see what he's made of here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pavel Karwowski. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing his opponent into the red corner. He's coming from Belarus. Please welcome to Bondar.
big fight here right now.
Michael Bondar. And now, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the blue corner, age 25, weighing 77 kilograms, height 1.85 meters, having a personal record of 9 fights, 3 wins, 1 draw, and 5 losses. He's fighting for Belgrade Arakion. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise from Poland to Pavel Karwowski. And now presenting the red corner, age 24, weighing 77 kilograms, height 1.78 meters, having a personal record of 5 fights, 1 win, and 4 losses. He's fighting for top team Belarus. He's coming for Belarus. Make some noise for Michael Bondar. This is a welterweight bout under 77.3 kilograms, 5-minute pre-round, 1 extra round MMA rules. Referee in the ring, Dennis Pokatilov.
Judge, time. Are you ready? Fight!
Round 1.
Both guys coming out swinging hard here in the opening round. Wow, did Karwowski just knock him right in the jaw with that right hand. Big spinning back kick like a mule now from the Belarusian fighter. Low kick gets caught. And I thought we were going to tumble to the ground here, but the quick reflexes of Bondar keep it standing for now. Karwowski. Ooh, look at that. Almost looked like he was going for a fireman's carry that time. And we're back to a vertical base for both gentlemen. Both guys look to be in absolutely incredible physical condition for this one. But you take, oh my! Look at that shot now, and Bondar just all over him now! All over him with right hands! Karwowski pleading with the referee, but it's too late. Bondar just cleaned his clock with the right hand and just pounced on him like a mountain lion. Went to work with the right hand. Michael Bondar with a huge victory at Eagles 11. See if we can get another shot of that right hand. Wham! There it is. It hit him right on the side of the nose, under the eye. And I think that was a decent stoppage there. Look at how many shots are going in unprotected there. 2, 3, 4, 5 shots going in there. And Karwowski looking up at the big screen now. You can see it. Maybe he did feel okay. Maybe he felt as if he could continue, but the referee, out of the safety of both fighters, especially Karwowski, had to call this one to a stop. Let's send it up to ring announcer Mike Diamonds to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is by a technical knockout in the first round for Belarus, Michael Bondar.
Michael Bondar is back in EFC, a huge victory in the welterweight division. How will this affect the standings? We'll have to wait and see, but I think that Bondar has something to say.
Кишинев, добрый вечер! Я хочу поблагодарить организатору этого турнира за предоставленную возможность здесь подраться. Я дрался до этого год назад. Ну, получилось не очень хорошо, проиграл. Сейчас большое спасибо всем. Спасибо своему тренеру, который меня готовил. Спасибо тренерам, которые там, в Беларуси, меня готовили. Спасибо родным и близким, что поддерживают меня. Кишинев, и за поддержку спасибо большое.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bondar! Up in the place of the winner of this fight. Ladies and gentlemen, for the next fight of the evening, this is a middleweight bout under 84 kilogram. Introducing first, in the blue corner, he's coming from Russia. Please welcome to Arslan Eslemesov. Ladies and gentlemen, Arslan Eslemesov. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing his opponent into the red corner. He's coming from Serbia. Welcome to Nenad Avramovic. And now presenting the blue corner, age at 27, weighing 84 kilogram, height 1.87 meters, having a personal record of 10 fights, 8 wins, and 2 losses. He is fighting for Fight Club #1. Please make some noise from Russia to Arslan Eslemesov. Presenting the red corner, age at 32, weighing 84 kilogram, height 1.83 meters, having a personal record of 11 fights, 7 wins, and 4 losses. He is fighting for Planet Eater. Make some noise from Serbia to Nenad Avramovic. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a middleweight bout under 84 kilogram, 5-minute 3-round, extra 1 round MMA rules. Referee in the ring, Alexandru Petoglu.
A little bit of controversy here before this one even opens up, and there was still some chit-chatting going on over in the blue corner about why and how this red knee pad was allowed into the fight. But when you're at this point, you're just like, well, we didn't train for a red knee pad, but all right, let it go nonetheless. Hopefully it won't be a factor in the fight. I mean, you would think that it would actually be a little bit of a hindrance. I mean, he's throwing the left knee now. He's throwing the left knee, but it's a padded knee. And so you would think that the left knee would be a little bit ineffectual because there's a big pad on there and the referee warning about something. I didn't even catch what the warning was about there, but he's really in the face now of Arslan Eslemesov. Some kind of funny business going on up there against the cage. I don't know what it was. Ooh, head kick there. Snapped out like a switchblade knife. Looking for a takedown now, and he gets it. Eslemesov on his back once again. Avramovic trying to maneuver around, but he can't quite get into side control because the cage is there preventing that, as well as the legs of Eslemesov. Avramovic, short little elbow there. May have caught him upside the jaw. Posturing up now. Pinning his opponent against the base of the cage. He's got to be careful of his left arm there. Eslemesov pushing the head back, trying to get his right leg over. He's got the arm hooked here. And this is not a good position to be in here. He's trying to push Avramovic, but he's up too high now. Still got the arm hooked though. Avramovic might just want to fight his way out of this one. Now he's out of harm's way and he's find himself almost in side control here, but Eslemesov sliding out. Very slippery customer from the bottom. Big left hand goes in. I'm not sure if he hit the canvas or the side of the head that time. Getting those hips nice and high again here. I think he wants to kind of unload some bombs, but Eslemesov, as I said, a very slippery customer here on the ground. Look at the way he's working around, maneuvering his legs, getting his right arm, pushed his head right out of the way as Avramovic working to get over to the other side now. Has an opportunity for a Kimura here, if he can sink it in. Trying to maneuver the right arm there, but couldn't quite get it. Ooh, nice little short elbow again there from the Serbian. Passes the right leg with his left. Ooh, left hand lands as well. Little warning shots there as Now it looks like that left knee pad has slipped down under the knee, and he tags him with a right hand on the way out. He's trying to adjust the knee pad. There's no timeouts to adjust the knee pad here, and that thing is really becoming the story of this fight. Can he have it? Can he not have it? Can the other corner agree to it or not? Can he actually take the time? Boy, he is really taking a risk pulling up that knee pad in the middle of a fight. Eslemesov hooking the right leg under the knee pad this time. And now Avramovic in a half around. Look at, he's on the shoulders now, almost like in a crucifix position. Going for the right arm of the Russian. Hard to see if where he's got it or not from this camera angle. They continue to jockey for position here. Looks like he freed his right arm now. And we'll see what Eslemesov can do here on top. Nice move there by Avramovic now. Turns the tables on him. Burying his cheek and his forehead into the sternum area, the collarbone of Eslemesov. Short little forearm once again. His time slipping away in round number 1. There's the horn, and it's over. Take another look. Let's see, kind of see what happened here up again. Oh, it's a headbutt, it looked like. Looked like there was a headbutt there. I didn't catch that in the beginning of the round, but that's why the referee kind of stopped the fight and gave these guys a warning. I believe it was an illegal headbutt there, it looked like. Meanwhile, as the round went on, a lot of back and forth grappling on the ground between these two. I'm very interested in how round 2 is going to turn out here. This very unusual middleweight bout at Eagles 11.
Round 2.
Eslemesov putting some pressure on here to open up round number 2. Overhand right in return from the Serbian. Back kick misses the mark. Keeping his head down there. Oh, it looks like he lost his balance, but Eslemesov could not capitalize right away and pulls him down now. Eslemesov seems so comfortable on his back. He wants this thing on the ground, and he doesn't mind being the one on the bottom. We've seen him work for some submissions. Looks like he's working for the left arm of Avramovic. He's thinking about all possibilities. You can see how quick, he doesn't even have to think about it. It just happens naturally for him. He's looking for all different types of submissions. Arm bars, kimuras, all kinds of, look, he's working for that left arm now again. He's going for that kimura. Avramovic, again, getting those hips nice and high. When he does, though, look at, he just goes right for the arm. Tries to block the arm now as he tries to pull that leg over the back of the head, perhaps now. Changes his mind. Teases the kimura. Stays on his right hip. Trying to get some distance now. He get popped with a little left hand. Human chess now between these two gladiators inside the EFC cage. Had a chance to stand up there. I don't think he wants to do it. Goes after that knee pad. And see, the knee pad now has slipped down once again under the knee of Avramovic, and I wonder if that's going to bother him like it did before, where he actually took the time to pull it up. Very dangerous move there in round number 1. Eslemesov slithering around the back of Avramovic. Now changes his mind, looking for right hands. Whatever opportunity presents itself. Whoa, look at that move. Very nicely done. He doesn't really mind where this thing is. A lot of guys feel very uncomfortable. They feel like they're at a disadvantage if they're on their back. I think that Eslemesov prefers if he's on his back. Certainly, there's no lack of offensive opportunities if you're the one on the bottom. If you know what to look for. Look at that move, takes the back now. Avramovic has got his legs. Well, trying to get his legs. He's lost the right leg a little bit. Trying to get that body triangle in, perhaps. Looking for the throat. Eslemesov trying to wrinkle out of it as he tightens in that body lock now. Now we'll really see the defensive skills of the Russian tested here. Keeping control of the wrist, not allowing his opponent. He relinquished the body lock now, and now he gets out of it. Again, great defensive grappling here from Eslemesov. Avramovic getting the tables turned on him now. Trying to sneak behind him here. Cage is preventing him from getting back there as Avramovic keeping his back against the bottom portion of the cage. Keeping control of the left arm. Almost had his arm forced behind his back, and now he gets over him. Trying to pass the right leg, and does. Trying to pin down both the arms. It'll open up some scoring techniques. And Avramovic rolls through. Oh my, big shots going in. Perhaps the best strikes so far this round for the Russian. Oh my, another one. 2 or 3 of them got through, and more shots are coming in now. Look at Eslemesov really opening up. Hard strikes to end round number 2 by Eslemesov. Even though he was the one on the bottom, he was a lot more aggressive. He had more submission opportunities, and he was actually in a better position most of the time than Avramovic was. Now, is that the scoring criteria that they're using, or is it simply that the guy was on top in a more dominant position? Hard to say.
Round 3, final round.
You heard it, final round here between these two. Tell you what, at this point, when you're getting tired, when you're getting sweaty, that's when little openings start to present themselves. And the guy who can take advantage of that little opening first is going to be the one to win this thing. Now, keep your eye on Eslemesov right here as he's working on the right arm of the Serbian fighter. And once again now on his back here, and again, he likes to put that left arm to this, likes to move to his side on his right hip and then attack, looking for a Kimura. Little shot from underneath there, found a mark, and Eslemesov takes him back down to the ground. Conditioning and stamina certainly going to be big factors in this round. And again, the middleweight division, currently the championship is vacant. So both these guys fighting for an opportunity, perhaps fighting for #1 contendership, a future title shot. It's a matchup with big, big implications here in EFC. Big shots coming in. Elbow. Another shot of our Ukrainian commentator, Glory light heavyweight champion Pavel Zhuravlev, seated next to me here at cage side. It's the first time we've had Russian and Ukrainian commentary on our broadcast. Eslemesov continues the assault on top here. Big right hands coming in, and that's just going to exacerbate things for Avramovic. Eslemesov now. Take a look at the face. Look at the grimace of pain on the face of Avramovic as he hangs on for all he's worth here. You can see that Eslemesov now really starting to take things in his favor. It looks like the tables are just turning here. He maybe has a little bit better conditioning, and Avramovic may be starting to tire out here. Every move that he makes here seems to be a life and death situation for him. He's taken some powerful shots here, and those are starting to add up. Whereas before it was very kind of back and forth. It was one man on top, and they would change positions. One guy would kind of get a good submission attempt, a potential submission. The other one would fight it off and fight back. And now it seems to be a little bit more one-sided here. Eslemesov starting to gain an advantage, slowly but surely. And Avramovic cannot afford to make a mistake at this point in the matchup. So we approach 1 minute remaining here in this third and final round. Shots starting to present themselves. A right hand, right elbows now burying their way into the kidney area of the Serbian. Still doing his best to get his arms up, block those shots. Trying to work on the left arm here of Eslemesov. As long as he's got that thing inside and close to his body, he's not going to get that submission. He needs to pull it backwards, up over his back, and still hanging on to it. Now it seems like he's relinquished the hold. Ooh, that may change his mind if he hasn't. Trying to present those shots into the rib cage area, into the body. 10-second hammer goes down now. This middleweight contest will go to the judges. Arslan Eslemesov ends the fight with his hands in the air. He feels confident that he has won this thing. Well, the third round certainly belonged to Eslemesov. And you can see Nenad Avramovic, the body language says it all. He's slumped in the corner. And Eslemesov standing tall. Take another look here. Once this thing went to the ground, it was all Eslemesov in the third round. I think it was just the conditioning and the fact that Eslemesov really started to open up with punches. A lot of hard shots landing towards the end of the second round and throughout the third. Really started to pay dividends for the Russian. Look at that, hard right hand and elbows into the kidney area. That'll make your back crack and your liver quiver.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the winner is by unanimous decision for Russia, Eslemesov.
Very important victory in
Ladies and
EFC.
gentlemen, I would like to invite Natalia Bulanova from Russia, PR manager from Hardcore, to give the reward to the winner. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Natalia Bulanova from Russia, PR manager, Hardcore. Alongside the winner, Arslan Eslemesov from Russia.
Добрый вечер, Кишинев. Я приветствую всех, спасибо, что пришли сегодня. Извините меня за мое невнятное выступление. Много не получилось. Я очень волновался. Было много близких людей мне сегодня. Всем большое спасибо, что меня поддерживали. Я выложился, выложил больше 150%, на что сейчас мог рассчитывать. Спасибо моей команде, моему тренеру Мухаммаду Магомедову, Руслану Юнусову, Юсупу Садулаеву и всей команде «Львиное сердце», Ленику Карапетяну, нашему главе. Спасибо большое. Я надеюсь, что еще подерусь на этой земле и порадую вас более лучшим выступлением. Организаторам спасибо. Всем большое спасибо. Хорошего вечера.
Ladies and gentlemen, Arslan Eslemesov from Russia. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the last fight of the Eagle Elimination Tournament. This is a Bantamweight bout under 63 kilogram. Introducing first, in the blue corner, he's fighting for France. Make some noise for Moktar Benkaci.
here that I feel that it's almost not even enough just to get a victory. You've got to really do something special, something memorable, because there's so many other fighters in the bantamweight division that if you just kind of go through the motions here, then I think you'll be overlooked. They're looking for something special here. They're looking for a fighter who can pull off a big win, captivate the attention of the audience and the fans here in EFC, and stick out
Moktar,
head and shoulders
Benkaci.
above the competition.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing his opponent to the red corner. He's coming from Dominican Republic. Make some noise. Welcome to Ronnie Gomez. I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, now presenting the blue corner. Age of 25, weighing 61.2 kilogram, height 1.66 meters, having a personal record of 26 fights, 18 wins, and 7 losses. He is fighting for Team Duca. Make some noise for France to Moktar Benkaci. And now, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the red corner, age 25, weighing 62 kilogram, height 1.75 meters, having a personal record of 13 fights, 5 wins, and 8 losses. He's fighting for Peposo Team. Make some noise from Dominican Republic to Ronnie Gomez. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a bantamweight bout on the 63 kilogram, 5-minute 3 round, 1 extra round MMA rules. Referee in the ring, Alexandru Petkoglu.
You can see these two still sending messages to each other. That bad blood still boiling over here, even during the introductions.
Round
Look
one.
at this, Benkaci getting right in his face now. Spinning back elbow that time by Gomez, nearly connected. Looks Looks like Benkaci's almost got something personal against Gomez. Just doesn't like him. Sometimes somebody just pisses you off. Oh my, and he just got his revenge on Gomez. Good night.
Gentlemen, the winner is by technical knockout in the first 5 seconds of the first round. The winner is from France to Moktar Benkaci.
5 seconds? That has got to be a new record here in EFC. A knockout victory in 5 seconds of the first round, as Benkaci just leveled Gomez. Unbelievable!
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a 10 minutes break. Doamnelor și domnilor, avem o pauză de 10 minute și vă așteptăm pentru partea a doua al Eagles 11.